Roy, man, you're a comic phenom. First, I want to tell
Well,
you that.
thank you. Thank
And
you
and
for saying what I paid you to say before this interview started. I appreciate that.
yeah,
Continue.
the check cleared, no doubt. I also want to tell you that you in my life have caused quite a bit of confusion. I don't know if I'm the only one, but every time I hear your name, I have to like process who or what we're exactly talking about because there is Roy Wood Jr., the comedian yourself.
Correct.
You also have Roy Woods, who is the Toronto-based hip hop and R&B artist. Are you
Shout out
aware
to
of him?
OVO. Indeed.
Okay,
Yes, yes, yes.
OVO man. And also
Uh-huh.
there's a restaurant local in town called Roy Woods. They sell Jamaican food.
I thought the Roy Wood Jamaican owned that.
No. So it's
Because
like,
he's Jamaican too, right? He's Caribbean rooted, right?
yeah, I mean, everyone here is Caribbean, essentially, or
Okay.
most of us, a lot of us are. So it's like, it's a Roy Woods shell game going on here.
And there's a white British rock legend from the 70s named Roy Wood. Now, let me tell you a funny Roy Woods story.
All
He
right.
was doing a show in Tampa. This is probably like, let's just say 6, 7 years ago, at his rise, which was like 2017 ish,
Yeah.
in the rise in the States. I'm not disrespecting his
Right.
journey
No,
before
it's all
that.
good. It's all good. I get you.
So, my aunt bought tickets to a Roy Woods show thinking she was coming to see my ass, text me on the way into the arena, baby, it's a lot of young people here to see you this time.
And you like, wait, what?
She said, I'm the oldest person here by at least 30 years. I go, where are you right now? Ain't you doing a show in Tampa? Aunt Briscoe, I'm in Nashville. I don't know who you going to see in Tampa, but it ain't my ass.
Folks, you can't make this up. It's crazy.
Well, is he a comedian? I don't know if this is the music for you, Aunt Briscoe.
Well, she learned some things that day.
But you didn't bought the ticket, so take your ass
And ride it out, ride it out.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
well,
man.
we have the Roy Wood Jr., the comedian, the man that we all watched in the White House Correspondents' Dinner, the man that used to work with Trevor Noah, and the man that is now coming to Toronto, coming to Ontario on a comedy tour. This is the Just for Laughs takes Boston Pizza presents Just for Laughs comedy tour. You are the host, and we are excited to have you here.
Yeah, it's going to be a pleasure, man. It's going to be a good time to really get out and explore the country. We're going coast to coast from Newfoundland all the way over to Vancouver. But to be able to stop down in the six for a quick minute and say hey to everybody, say what's up to everybody, try some of the local food. Because normally when I'm there, I'm only there for a couple of hours. At least this time, we get to drop anchor for a couple of days because I think we hit in Toronto. I think we're going over to Hamilton for a quick minute. So we're gonna bounce around the region for a little bit, man. So
Brother, let me
it'll
tell you
be a
something.
good.
I've never heard an American rattle off Canadian stuff like that as smoothly as you did. You have a lot of experience here, clearly.
Well, I dated a girl one time in Montreal that lasted about 2 months because that international airfare was whooping my ass. I said, baby, you're gonna have to move to Detroit, and I just drive across the bridge. You need to go to
you,
Windsor.
you did it all wrong. You did it all wrong. You should have been talking to a shorty from Carribean and just driving across the Rainbow Bridge in Toronto. You went to the wrong. You went to the wrong. You went to the wrong Canada.
Yeah,
Uh,
you know what threw me off about Canada though? You got to remember, man, I'm from the southern part of America, and in Alabama, every black person I ever met was just regular black. So I always made the mistake when I travel of just thinking every other black person I see is regular black, and I'm like, "What's up, bro? I am not your brother." I'm like, "Oh, damn, my bad, my bad. I
it's
was
like
just saying
it's
hello,
like
Mister
brother.
African."
No, you mean bread out. Like it's a different brother up here. It's more
Yeah,
bread out.
brother. Yeah,
Yeah.
if shout out to the Filipinos, brother.
So I moved here from the U.S., but I'm Jamaican. So like coming here, it was like I was coming to the promised land. I was like, oh, everyone, even if you're not Jamaican, you're Jamaican in Toronto somehow.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which fake Caribbean island I'm gonna pretend to be from for this tour. We're gonna be up there
Um,
for a month.
you want to be who you want? You want to be Trini?
No, you
You
know
want to be
the problem with trying to fake being like I can fake being from like Oakland or Texas or maybe even New York. You cannot fake being from an island. Number one, there's too much pride attached to every island. So nobody from the islands is faking that. But if you say you're from an island, oh, you getting quizzed on the spot. What street? What
exactly.
road? What village? Do you know so and so's cafe? Do you know so and so's food? I'm like, man, I haven't failed the test. You right, man. I ain't even from Haiti. My bad, man. I'm from Birmingham.
And it's even how you say the food, Roy. Because if you say you eat rice and peas, you're probably Jamaican. Rice and peas, don't it? Rice and peas. But if you say you
Oh
eat peas
man.
and rice, you just from some other island. I don't even know which one, but it's not Jamaica because we don't say peas and
That
rice.
sound like you from the United Kingdom. Sound like a Brit
Peas.
to me.
Yeah, well, it's kind of an island over there too. That does count. That does count, man. Going to the White House and performing for the president and all the important American politicians has got to be nerve wracking on a lot of levels, right?
Yeah, a little bit so, but you know, at the end of the day, they know it's just jokes. You know, at least I hope that they know it's just jokes. You know,
They,
the correspondence dinner is. Hang on, that's the White House telling me to shut the hell up. Hello,
damn, they're quick.
yes, sir. Thank you, Joe Biden. My bad. Anyway, everything's great in America.
That's it. Can't say
no,
no more. I mean,
no,
there's a
I
pat
think
down. They pat you down before you walk in there. Like it's a big security sweep, right?
now the security bubble is that's for real. Like you go to the hotel because I'm hosting, you stay at the host hotel so that you're already inside the security bubble for the next day. Like essentially like
Wow.
5 hours out, every car is getting dog sniffed and within 3 block radius. And I'm sure the Secret Service got all their little plainclothes people snaking through the hotel the whole time. But you know, for all of the stuff that they patting down and checking for weapons, they can't pat you down for jokes. And that was the thing they was the most scared of because they didn't know how hard I was going to go one way or the other, you know, on the administration. And for me, man, jokes is jokes. I'm just here to rattle off a couple of these jokes, man, and get my ass home. So you know, I'm
Right.
chilling. This ain't like Canada. We ain't got the single handsome president, prime minister, whatever Trudeau is. You know what I'm talking about.
Of course. I mean, everyone loves the way he looks, but not everyone loves him. But they
Yeah,
think he's
of
hot, you
course.
know.
Yeah.
Right,
How many people get a divorce while they in the office? I'm like, damn, baby, you gonna walk away from the power while I'm in power?
right. Bro, that's not an American thing, right? Like you got to stick it out. Look at Melania; she had to stick that. She got to stick that out, right?
See what I'm saying? She was
But
really fed up with his ass. If you leave, you're like, I don't even want to be first lady no more. I resign. Y'all can have all this nonsense.
it's a very, very good point. Now, you met President Joe Biden before the actual correspondence dinner.
Yeah, well, we chopped it up for a second before the dinner, but I met President Biden in January when the Golden State Warriors came to the White House for their championship, you know, ceremony or whatever. So
Okay.
we had an opportunity to meet then. So there was a degree of rapport. The person I was most excited to meet was Vice President Harris because I never had a chance to be in the same room with her. You know, my mom came with me, and I know it was an honor for my mother to be able to meet her and take a picture and the whole nine. So that part of it was very, very cool. But you know, Joe Biden quick on his feet, man. I'll tell y'all right now. Y'all think that man old? Joe Biden just be on TV playing old. That boy is quick.
Oh,
I
for
think
real?
we
Okay.
should do that with all of our politicians, though. You know, as we start talking about age and politics, at least in America, you know, we get like all of our most powerful people, like all over the age of 75, they got to like once a year play a game of Twister and connect four. We got to know you still got it.
Joe Biden
Yeah.
on a twister board is a call to the paramedics, in my opinion. I don't know if that's
Not if he
a
playing Mitch McConnell, Joe Biden in five.
Yo, Mitch is the twister board.
Do y'all have politicians like that in Canada? Do y'all have politicians that just pause for 30 seconds in the middle of talking?
The politicians are not glitching up here. They are very well prepped, I would say. Like they all have their spiel. They have their spiel and they just like rattle off like every time the same thing over and over
They
again.
ain't
And
freezing. Mitch
uh,
McConnell, like he was in a game of freeze tag in the middle of a statement.
Yo, speaking of games, man, I didn't even know that you were such a baseball guy. Like you're a big baseball cat, huh?
Yeah, 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 huge man. I'm a Cubs fan, but I love the sport. I can watch baseball at any level. When I used to travel the road doing comedy, as a youngin', it was nothing to just if I was just driving by a high school and saw a high school game, I would pull over and stop and just watch baseball, which was fine for a little while until it dawned on me that it must be a little weird for there to just be a random man at a high school watching teenagers play baseball, and it felt weird. So I had to stop doing that because I don't want to get the neighborhood watch called on me. I don't know if
You
you've
would
ever been a
end up
black man in a strange place. That ain't what you want.
you're definitely the subject of a Facebook group. Like, who is that man? Anybody know this face?
Yes, exactly. Hey, ladies, be on the lookout. There was a creep at the baseball. And then you on all the websites, and then that's a wrap because we all know the internet believes the first thing that is posted about you, not the
And,
truth that comes later.
and is baseball part of your charity or your giving back effort? I know you're very
Yeah,
philanthropic, right?
yeah,
Philanthropic.
man, baseball and the black pop the number of black baseball players in Major League Baseball, at its peak was like 18% in the 80s. It's down to like well under 13, probably under 10% at this point. So the issue to me is that black and brown kids don't have a chance at the middle school and high school levels to play year round. And then during baseball season, you can't play because half the fields are torn up. So, back home in Birmingham where I play baseball, we're doing everything we can to keep the sport alive. We donate equipment so the kids can train year round. We got with Meta. They gave us the Oculus headsets. So now you're taking virtual batting practice. You can actually see a 100-mile-an-hour fastball and train yourself to hit that. So these are the tools that help get kids ready. We're trying to get together with MLB down the road to start an initiative to get some money to get some fields together. In conjunction with the RBI program. But baseball is a game that teaches you failure, and it is important in life to know how to fail and how to forget your failures so that you can focus on the next task that's in front of you. And I just think it's a beautiful game for that. And so I'll always be a champion for it.
Yo, baseball is the ultimate humbling game. Like, you actually fail more than you actually do anything. Like, how many times do people get this bat and they just like don't hit the ball? You're like
Yeah,
constantly like, ah, didn't do it today, didn't do it this time.
yeah,
Baseball
and
humbles.
still get paid in full.
Exactly. And can chew some tobacco while you're doing
Yes, yes. Baseball is the drug sport. Babe Ruth
Well,
was drinking in the dugout. We all know the steroid history of baseball, but yeah, man.
stomach out to here. Yeah, baseball is a comfortable sport. Listen, Roy, you were talking about people not recognizing their face. That's not a thing anymore. We all know this space. We love this space. We love everything you have to say, and we're excited to have you here in Ontario for a lot of dates too. You do in Ottawa, Kitchener. You do in Hamilton, London. Of course, you do in Toronto at Massey Hall, November 10th.
Yes, yes, yes. We'll be there. It's myself, another comic from the States, Joyelle Nicole Johnson, and we got some folks from the crib up there, Arthur Simeon and Malik El Sal. So it's going to be a good time.
That's what's up, man. When you get here, we got to connect, man. All right.
All right, we'll do.
And you know where we're gonna go eat?
Roywoods.
Roywoods, exactly.
Wait, at his house or the restaurant?
Nah, at the actual restaurant, dog. We're gonna go
Okay.
get a beef patty. We're gonna get some jerk chicken. We're gonna get a jerk chicken sandwich, some fried plantain, and a king.
And rice and beans.
No, no, rice and
But
peas.
rice and peas.
Rice and
Damn.
peas.
See, it's too late. Now you know I ain't from Jamaica. I was trying to. Damn.